Good morning, lockdown. Except it's not morning, it's gone 10 p.m. and we're not on lockdown just yet. But it rolled off the tongue better than good evening, voluntary self-isolation and social distancing. So I'm doing a couple of ombres here, a vertical and a horizontal. I'm starting with Wild Violet by Gel Perfection. And I'm taking that just above halfway down the nail. And it's not been cured. I'm now putting the Bubblegum, just pressing that up against it. And then we will start. So I've got a detail brush here. And I start moving the brush before I touch it on the nail. So kind of like hit the ground running. And then work up and down, side to side, just to get that blend. And you'll see that I put a lot more, like a thicker layer on to start with. It helps with blending, and then as we wipe our brush as we go doing this, which you'll want to do, then it will take the sort of excess off, so it's not going to bubble in the lamp where it's too thick, but it does help with getting the blend. So as I am doing the second coat here, exactly the same way. Don't worry too much if your first coat doesn't look perfect with an ombre. It's you kind of have to trust the process. I'm just going to show you how I'm holding the brush. I'm not holding it at the angle I would a pen, but more sort of vertical, so it's completely upright from the nail. And then again, blending from the purple into the pink a bit, then going up, down, and then I'll take the purple all the way down. Or if I think the purple's coming too far down, I'll start from the bottom of the pink and work my way up. Again, wiping the brush every so often, especially if you're going to start from a different part of the nail. Does that make sense? Yeah. I have sped this up because otherwise this virus would be over before the video, which would be nice. Don't get me wrong. It'd be nice to get back to work because nobody's paying me 80% of my wages. I know the self-employed people are hearing me there. So making sure you get the sides as well, and on a client, obviously the part of the nail that sort of tucks into the side wall, make sure you're blending that as well. Just keep blending until you're happy. If you pick the right colours, it's not going to take too long. You want to pick colours that are going to blend nicely and have a nice blend section, a nice colour. So I'm using the Fairy Lights top coat, which is a no wipe sparkly top coat from Gel Perfection, and even though it's got glitter in it, it's still completely smooth. I don't know how, it's witchcraft. So that is that one. And the next one, we are using Palm Beach and Tequila Sunrise. These colours are, look at them. They're so freaking bright. This one, Palm Beach, oh, look at it. It's like being punched in the face by a palm tree. I imagine. I've never experienced that. So I'm working right to left. I don't know if that's because I'm a lefty, but whichever way works best for you. I'm taking the first colour just over halfway, and then the second colour, so haven't cured the first, I'm doing the same, taking it just over halfway, and then I am doing it again. I probably could have put that in the lamp then, but sometimes I get a bit pernickety. So I'm doing that again, and then I'm going to take some polish off the brush, so I'll be sort of dry brushing the next bit. I'm using obviously just the brush from the bottle. I'm not using any other tools for this, and where I'm using it dry, I'm just using the product that's already on the nail and blending it from one side to the other until I'm happy with that. I'm just taking a pen here. Oh, and I said no other tools. You lie. And just bleeding out and blending that join line there. I have sped this all up a bit because I seem to have supervision, as in supervision. I'm not supervised, I'm a big girl. When it comes to spotting my imperfections on nails and myself. So I get a bit pernickety and keep going on and on and on, and we'd be here forever. So that's had its second coat, done exactly the same as the first one, and you couldn't see as well on camera as you could in real life the green and the yellow and then the orange. It just sort of didn't show up as well on camera, so Just take my word for it. I wouldn't lie to you. So there you go. That's the second one. And again with the Fairy Lights top coat, just sparkling away without a care in the world. And there's both of them. I know there's lots of videos for ombres out there, but I don't think you can ever have too many when you're trying to get the hang of it. Thanks for watching. I hope you like it. Subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye-bye.